Some people become cold when life hits them hard. They shut down, they close off, they build walls so thick that nothing gets in or out. But others change in a different way. If you've been through more than you ever talk about, if you've survived things you had to handle alone, you may carry a kind of strength most people will never fully understand. Not loud strength, not aggressive strength, quiet strength. The kind that shows up in moments no one notices. The kind psychology can actually explain. It starts with how you respond when things fall apart. When chaos hits, you don't panic the way others do. You don't freeze. You don't explode. You slow down. That calm isn't because you don't feel fear. It's because your nervous system has been there before. Psychology calls this stress inoculation. Your brain learned, through experience, that panic doesn't help. You've already survived moments where everything felt out of control. So when pressure shows up again, your body remembers. While others crumble under stress, you stay grounded. Not because you're emotionless, but because you've learned how to function inside discomfort. That kind of calm is rare and incredibly powerful. Another change happens in how you see people. You read them quickly, not in a judgmental way, in a perceptive way. You notice tone shifts, micro-expressions, energy changes. You can tell when something feels off, even if nothing obvious is wrong. This comes from hyper-awareness, a survival skill. When you've had to watch closely to stay safe, your brain never forgets how. Most people listen to words. You listen to patterns. You can sense dishonesty without proof. You can feel tension before it's spoken. You trust your instincts because they've kept you alive before. And most of the time, they're right. Then there's something else people don't notice at first. You don't crave validation the way others do. You appreciate recognition, sure, but you don't need it to feel stable. Pain taught you something confidence never could, that you can survive without approval. Psychology calls this an internal locus of control. Your sense of worth comes from within, not from applause. People who've lived comfortable lives often rely on others to feel valuable. You learn to stand on your own when no one else could hold you up. That independence isn't arrogance, it's freedom. You also don't quit easily. When things get hard, something in you clicks instead of breaks. Resilience isn't built in comfort. It's built when quitting would have been easier, but impossible. Psychologists call this post-traumatic growth. The process where struggle doesn't just damage you, it strengthens you. You know how to adapt, how to rebuild. How to keep going when motivation is gone, and all that's left is discipline. You don't romanticize suffering. You just know how to move through it. That kind of endurance can't be taught in books. It's earned. And then there's your emotional depth. You feel things intensely, but you don't show it to just anyone. Hard experiences didn't make you numb. They made you controlled. You learned how to manage emotions instead of letting them manage you. Psychology calls this emotional regulation, a sign of real maturity. You can empathize deeply with others' pain, but you've also learned to protect your own heart. That balance, empathy with boundaries, is extremely rare. It means you care, but you don't self-destruct trying to save everyone. And here's the part you might not fully recognize yet. The strength you built wasn't forged in moments of praise. It was built in silence, in nights no one saw, in battles you didn't talk about, in decisions you made when no one was there to guide you. So if you've been through more than people know, if your strength doesn't look like everyone else's, you're not weak, you're not broken, you're shaped by pressure, by survival, by resilience most people will never have to develop. And one day, when life hits hard again, because it always does, you'll notice something. You won't just survive. You'll stand, quietly, steadily, stronger than you realize.